Good morning and welcome to the Morning Assembly. Today is 20th of August 2020. Let's begin the morning with some spirituality. Please get ready for the prayers.
मंगल तारू नाम प्रभु जी, मंगल तारू नाम, उर नो आराम प्रभु जी, मंगल तारू नाम। मंगल तारू नाम प्रभु जी, मंगल तारू नाम, उर नो आराम प्रभु जी, मंगल तारू नाम। प्रभु जी मंगल तारू नाम। ऊंचे ऊंचे आभलिए वाला मंगल तारू धाम, नीचे नीचे अवनी माई मंगल तुझ सौ काम। प्रभु जी मंगल तुझ सौ काम। मंगल तारा चंद्र सूरज ने मंगल वायो, मंगल कार्य करता भी तो मंगल मारो आयो। प्रभु जी मंगल मारो आयो। मंगल तारा अगणित गुण ना मंगल गीतो गाओ, मंगल नाम रटता तारू हूँ मंगल थई जाऊं। प्रभु जी हूँ मंगल थई जाऊं। प्रभु जी हूँ मंगल थई जाऊं।
Happiness. It's a very subjective term with different meanings for everyone. In our last assembly, we presented about positive events that took place during the lockdown. Today, let's delve into the facts and figures.
8 positive impacts of COVID-19 pandemic. It's easy to lose hope and brood over the negative of any event. But hope, let's not lose it. Here are the 8 positive things we'll see around us after this pandemic is over. Helps you build genuine relationships. We have all been so busy living the life. Many of us have lost those real moments with our loved ones. As life slowed down, we found ways to stay connected with people. Better lifestyle changes with better hygiene. From shaking hands to a namaste, from covering your mouth while coughing to sanitizing hands frequently. Being hygiene is no longer just a good habit, but the very skill you need for survival. Innovations to stay connected and help each other. Organizations are brainstorming new ways to attract and sustain customers and employees, leading to breakthroughs and innovations. Blue chip stocks becoming safe investments. Economists predict that you could double your money in just 2 years. The dividend paying stocks tend to fall less in bear markets. Even if the economy comes to a standstill, blue chip stocks are your safe bet. A new wave of tools and software. Companies are in need of online tools and software that can help you make this shift to a virtuality. Remote working turning mainstream. Companies are getting into the culture of trusting the integrity of employees. One where there is commitment, even when there's no one to look over their shoulders. Affordable real estate in Tier 1 cities. Businesses no longer need a fancy physical space in the city to run offices. The demand of posh locations comes down. Hence, it becomes affordable for everyone. Education gets digitalized and affordable. Online classrooms take over. Institutions can then save infrastructural and overhead expenditure. Every coin has two faces. With bad comes the good. We are the race of survivors, and we are going to win this too.
Well, can happiness be measured? Here we have prepared a presentation to give you some insight on the same.
The World Happiness Report is the annual publication of the United Nations Sustainable Development Solution Network. It contains articles and ranking for the national happiness. It ranks 156 countries in order of happiness based on how happy the citizens are. The parameters are social, urban, and environmental factors. This table shows the national happiness ranking of the year 2019, first being Finland with score of 7.8, second being Denmark with the point of 7.64, and the third being Switzerland with 7.56. And India ranks 140 out of 156 countries with a score of 4.015.
There are six major factors which are considered as a part of the happiness index. First is GDP per capita in terms of purchasing power parity. It is ranked using the World Development Indicator released by World Bank. The second factor is life expectancy, which is ranked through World Health Organization Global Health Respiratory. The third factor is social support and is assessed using national average of binary question in the Gallup World Poll, such as if you are in trouble, do you have relatives or friends you can count on to help you whenever you need them or not? The other three factors are assessed from national average of the responses given to the question in the Gallup World Poll. The fourth factor is freedom to make life choices, which is ranked according to the answers to the question, are you satisfied or dissatisfied with the freedom of what to do with your life? The next factor is generosity, which is marked by answering the question, have you donated in the past month? The last factor is corruption levels, which is assessed by answers to the question, is the corruption widespread throughout the government or not? Is corruption widespread throughout business or not?
The country to rank the highest on the happiness index is Finland. Although it does not have the highest GDP, it ranks high on many other factors. For instance, generosity. The Gallup World Poll measures generosity by considering the amount and the frequency of charity contributed by the citizens of a country. 50% of the Finnish population donates regularly, and one-third of the population donated just 1 month before the Gallup World Poll. Moreover, according to the OECD's Better Life Index, the Finnish have a better outlook towards their environment, community, quality of public services, and education. More than 80% of the population trusts their police force, and Finnish education is considered to be the best and stress free in the world.
According to the World Happiness Report, happiness is closely linked to the social equality and community spirit, and Denmark does well on both. People living in Denmark pay some of the world's highest taxes, which almost adds up to half of their income. Secondly, most healthcare services in Denmark is provided with no or very less fees to the patient. In addition to it, university students pay no tuition fees and receive a grant to help cover their expenses while studying. Moreover, the government also provides subsidized childcare and elderly services like care helpers and pensions.
Switzerland has been in the top 3 happiest nations for many years consecutively. The three main reasons for that are: firstly, Switzerland has a very peaceful policy of not taking any nation's side in times of dispute and war. Due to this, Switzerland has not been involved in any war since 1847 and so doesn't spend billions of pounds on the military. Secondly, their working hours. They work 35.2 hours a week on average according to the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development. That compares with 36.4 hours in Britain, 38 in Spain, 42.1 in Greece, and 48.9 in Turkey. Lastly, democracy. Switzerland is widely considered the closest any nation has come to a direct democracy. Ordinary citizens can propose constitutional changes, referendums can be requested on any new law, and its 26 cantons can enjoy a good deal of autonomy.
Iceland is the most peaceful country in the world and ranks 4th on the happiness index, and there are many reasons to it. Firstly, the low crime rates. Due to the hard-working police force, homicide rates are decreasing significantly, and the murder percentages have dropped to only 0 to 1.5%. Family and friends are also a necessity for happiness, and this is well provided in Iceland as everyone has a tight-knit family. Moreover, the government takes issues like discrimination very seriously and is illegal to discriminate any person or a group on the basis of gender, ethnicity, and age, etc. Lastly, the government also helps the citizens by providing free healthcare, free education, and low income tax.
Our country is ranked very low at the 144th place. As a result of this, many states of a nation have started an initiative to increase happiness among the citizens. Firstly, the happiness counseling in Gujarat universities. Gujarat University recently launched a new certificate course called Happiness Counseling. Taking place on weekends, the 3-month course will incorporate teachings from Vedas and train students in managing stress through dance, music, laughter, food, and speech therapy. Then in Madhya Pradesh, a Ministry of Happiness was announced in 2016. The idea behind the department was to track the state's progress by gauging the happiness quotients of its citizens. The state will conduct a happiness index survey in which people will rate their happiness on 30 different points, ranging from personal well-being, relationships, governance, and administration. Furthermore, National Capital Delhi is waking up to the importance of happiness. A happiness curriculum has been introduced in Delhi government schools for classes nursery to 8. There are no books or evaluation. Students are taught mindfulness and life's lessons through stories and activities. Lastly, a happiness curriculum is also being designed for the judiciary. Within a month of Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi proposing happiness classes in judicial academics, Ambedkar University, Delhi has begun designing a curriculum that will focus on the behavior of judicial officers. All these initiatives have helped India a lot, and India was ranked 140th place the following year. Although India's rank increased by only 4 ranks, progress is seen, and that's all that matters.
Healthcare in India. Over the years, the healthcare facilities have grown substantially. The number of hospitals have grown from 11,174 in 1991 to 18,218 in 2000. Moreover, India has become the fourth largest producer of medicines in the world. Ayushman Bharat is recognized as the world's largest healthcare funded scheme by the Indian government as an effort towards increasing the life expectancy with improved healthcare. These improvements have helped in controlling infant mortality, eliminating smallpox and polio, and in decreasing malnutrition among children younger than 5 from 48% in 2006 to 37.9% in 2020.
Now Umaymah from IB1 will be presenting a poem named Happiest Days from Edward Donnelly.
Happiest Days is a poem about how all of us perceive happiness differently. Edward H. Donnelly has compared different age groups and how they go on finding for happiness in the future, but they never realize that they are not living the present moment. So here is how the poem goes. Happiest Days. I said to the little children, you are living your happiest days. And their bright eyes opened wider in innocent amazement, for their happiness was so perfect they did not know it then. Oh no, they said, there will be happier days when we are men and women. I said to the youth and maiden, you are living your happiest days. And into their sparkling eyes there crept a dreamy far off gaze. And their hands sought one another, and their cheeks flushed rosy red. Oh no, they said, there'll be happier days when we are wed. I said to the man and woman, you are living your happiest days. As they laughingly watched their baby's cunning ways. These days are days of labor. They can hardly be our best. There'll be happier days when the children have grown and we have earned our rest. I said to the aged couple, you are living your happiest days. Your children do you honor. You have won success and praise. With a peaceful look they answer, God is good to us, and that's true. But we think there are happier days for us in the life we are going to. Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed the assembly. Remember, a smile is solution to most of the problems. Thank you for being a patient audience.